Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Arms Running Gaming. I'm very proud of this one because last night I finally attempted something that's quite difficult to do, and I actually did it. I actually did my no hunter's dream, no lantern, no death, no shortcuts basically run, and I'm very proud of this one. If you don't know what a no hunter's dream run means, basically when you start off a new game, you never go to the hunter's dream, so you can't buy blood vials, you can't buy bullets and stuff. Plus, if you want to advance in the game, there's one optional boss that you have to do in order to go on in the game. You have to do the boss.Just fight in order to open up the little doors inside of the cathedral ward. So that's the only little snag that I can think of that makes this very difficult. Plus, you can't die. Once you die, you go to the hunter's dream. Now, how will you know if it's a real no hunter's dream run? It's quite easy. If you start off the game and you go to the hunter's dream from the beginning, when you get up there in the ashes, the church is on fire. If you do a no hunter's dream run after you did the Mogo's Loft boss fight, that's when you light the lantern for the first time, and then you go to the hunter's dream, and then the church will be on fire as you are getting up. So that proves that it's a no hunter's dream run. It's quite difficult, my friends. I mean, if you think about it, because now you have to remember where blood vials are. I mean, I started off, I think, with 11 blood vials. So all I'm going to do here is I'm not going for speed. That's the main thing. Don't confuse this with a speed run. I am running past the enemies to get to all the needed bosses. The bosses that I need to kill in order for this to be a complete no hunter's dream run is Father Gascoigne, boss.Beast, Vicar Amelia, Shadows of Yharnam, Rom the Vacuous Spider, the One Reborn, Mikolash, the Host of the Nightmare, and Mogo's Wet Nurse. Now, as you can see, I'm running through Central Yharnam here. I'm heading to Father Gascoigne in this thing. Just going to get rid of these guys in front of me here. I should have picked up these bullets. I realized that last night. I should have picked up those bullets, but for some reason I was very focused on doing this. I'm proud of this one. I mean, it's a hard thing to accomplish, to play it, to get through Bloodborne, and never go to the hunter's dream. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one with me because it's quite a long video. I would love to stream stuff like this. I would love to be able to stream my gaming and when I play and stuff, but unfortunately I don't have the internet capabilities to do that. So I'm not sure how long this video is or how long this video took to get up onto YouTube, but yeah, well, at least I can share this with my friends out there, and I can share it with all you guys. So the reason I'm running this way to get to the pig is because I want blood vials, but I kind of messed up here. I killed the pig. He only drops 2 blood vials. I heal up, and I'm only basically back where I started again. Oh, okay. 20 blood vials is good. I mean, again, I can't go back to the hunter's dream to buy consumables, so you have to pick up bullets and blood vials as you play along. But yes, I'm going to head to Father Gascoigne. Now, I mean, I have a set plan for every single boss that I fight, but as it's proved, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. You see, what I'm looking for with Gascoigne when I go in to fight him, I want 2 viscerals. I want him to attack me twice, so I can get 2 viscerals on him, and then I'm just going to do the hack and slash move, or the just murim move. I'm just going to slash at him until he's dead. Now, he didn't do that. Instead, he started shooting at me, so I just had to wait for him to come closer. And then, lo and behold, the first visceral, I got him, but I missed him. Look there, I went through him. No, I did, I got him. Okay. So right, I'm waiting for Waiting for a second one. I need a second one before I can start the hack and slash. Come on, Gassy.
Sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man
Yes, but he does hit hard when he hits, eh? Come on. Wasting blood vials here. There it is. Okay. So now I'm just going to hack and slash. And as soon as he transforms, then I'm just going to jump towards him and just keep on hitting him. Just mud him. That's what I always say. Just mud the thing until it's dead. Right. That's Gascoigne done. It's going to be a long one, so might as well have a smoke. Now you see, the other thing is, if you wanted to go back to the Hunter's Dream to go and buy the key, then it wouldn't be a no Hunter's Dream run. So what I had to do here is run basically to Old Yharnam, and then I'll go and defeat the Bloodstaff Beast in order to open up the little doors inside of the cathedral, so I can get to the back, the abandoned workshop part at the back of the cathedral in order to get to Vicar Amelia. But the only little snag there that took a lot of time was after the Bloodstaff Beast. Remember, I'm not lighting lanterns. I'm lighting no lanterns in this whole thing. The snag here is, then you have to run back to this spot to get through the doors. I did take some of those blood vials over there. I'm gonna come back later and pick up more of those. Again, guys, remember, I'm not going for speed here. I'm going for a no Hunter's Dream, no death, no lanterns, and no shortcut run. That's what I'm going to do here. Just get past the Poochie here. And I mean, you'll see, sometimes when you play the game, it never acts the way you want it to act. You can try your best to do the same sequences over and over again. The game doesn't work that way. It always changes, always. The same happened with my my Vicar Amelia fight later, after this boss fight with the Bloodstaff Beast. You'll see, I have this method where I beat the Vicar Amelia very quickly. But for some reason, she didn't jump the way I wanted her to jump. So, now I know there's some blood vials over there when Jura starts talking to me, so I'm just going to go for that. The town has been long abandoned and is afraid. Okay, I'll have that. Thanks so much. I mean, I've said this before, guys, and I mean, if you're an avid Bloodborne player like I am, you'll probably agree with me on this. The game is beautiful. The game is so good. It's 7 years old this year, but it still holds up. It does make it quite difficult when you play a game like this in this way, not to, I mean, now you're concentrating like crazy not to die, not to make mistakes and stuff. I could have gone down the other way, but I was just going for taking as little damage as I could, trying not to, I did make there was a fuck up over here, I remember that. I didn't want to go for those blood vials there, behind that thing. But I forgot these guys followed me. You see, that's one of the things that happens. You anticipate this is not going to happen, this is not going to, and then the game just shows you a big middle finger. So yes, I fucked up there. Okay, I'm going to go for the beast blood pellets, because most of the times I use my whirligig saw in boss fights. Combined with beast blood pellets and fire paper. Now there's 6 of them over here, so I'm just going to stock up on that. Just going to go past the wolf. I mean, I could have killed the wolves, I could have done that, but for time constrictions and upload size, let me put it that way, I had to do this as quickly as I could. I would have loved to go for those 10 bullets to the side over there, but I didn't. So I'll maybe come back. I can't remember if I got the bullets. I'm just gonna go get rid of the Bloodstaff Beast. It's always safe if you fight this boss for the first time and stuff, you know, use your antidotes, because this boss has the ability to poison you, and she could be quite a handful. But I mean, I've done this so many times. Just stick to the bomb, hit the bomb, and when she comes past, just give her a club there. Still does get the adrenaline rushing whenever I play these games. Really, for me the safest way is to dodge to her right. Just hit the thing until it dies. Just mud it. You might have seen that other video of mine on the channel as well, just mud it, where I was playing with a very good friend of mine, William from Chilwell Games. I mean, we're from South Africa, so we have this thing, this word mud, that means basically hit. Well, it has a couple of meanings. It's actually a little piece of a screw anyway. But yeah, just mud it. When I say just mud it, it basically means just hit it. That's what it means. For the non-Afrikaans speaking people in the world. Now you know. At this point, Bloodstaff was getting a little bit pissed off with me. I was just taking my time. I didn't want to bugger this up. I didn't want to come this far, die, and then have to start all over again, because, I mean, unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. Excuse me. Okay, Bloodstaff, please die. Thank you so much. There you go. No lanterns. I'm just going to run. Now I have to run back. This one takes time to do it this way. Plus I have the wonderful thing. Oh yeah, and here's the other thing. I mean, you guys probably know this. The more insight you have on you, the more the difficulty level picks up. So I'm not going to the Hunter's Dream. Oh shucks, werewolf! Footsack! Okay, now I'm not going to run back the complete way. I'm going to go up these stairs. I'm going to go to where that little door is. Well, technically then this is the only shortcut that I did open. Okay, so I'll just, yeah, this is still a no Hunter's Dream run. That's the only shortcut I opened, but I still didn't do any lanterns. Apologize about that. But yeah, like I said, there's some fire paper up there, and I do use fire paper a lot, so I went for the 2 pieces of fire paper there. Just gonna go this way. Maybe you should remember this if you're doing a speed run of all the bosses, just to open up that thing. I'm not gonna light that lantern. Now, is the wolf waiting for me, the one that I didn't kill? We shall see. No. Wolfie is not here. Alright, gonna go back. Oh, there's the wolf. Hello. Could get confusing sometimes when you run back through the same area and you just go the opposite way. It could become a little bit disorientating. You know, the farmers and the dogs are quite pissed here. Okay, I want to go for those blood vials that I didn't pick up. Oh, Footsack, you woofy. 3 more blood vials there. Okay, that's okay. So I'm just going to run straight through where those doors have opened up after I did the Bloodstaff Beast fight, so I can get to the back of the Cathedral Ward. It's like a little hidden area if you've never done this before, but this is actually the way you have to go to get to 2 optional bosses anyway, instead of going down like I'm doing now. If you go up, you're going to go to the upper Cathedral Ward, where you will fight the Celestial Emissaries and Ibritas, the daughter of the Cosmos. Just going to drop between these two stickies, fall down. I've said this in previous videos of mine as well, guys. When you do this, just make sure you heal up. I mean, I've seen a lot of different ways people deal with this enemy, this beast possessed soul. I just visceral him and just get him out of the way. I'm not sure if he fits through that door. Maybe I'll have to check that in a new video, to see if he can follow you through this door. But I've never really done that. For now, I'm on a mission. I remember when I was playing this, I was so focused. Because I mean, you have to. You don't want to die. I'm gonna take out my trusty woolly gig, because now it's Vikaramila's thing. Now again, guys, here's this thing. I had this plan in my head. I've fought this boss so many times, and I thought to myself, well, this is gonna work. Again, the game said to me, no. You're gonna play it our way. I did get her. I mean, of course I got her, but it didn't go the way I wanted to. As you can see there, I already loaded up my numbing mist. Now the numbing mist you use against Vikaramilia, so she can't heal, because there's a point in the game, if the fight goes on too long, then she starts healing herself, and then basically your effort goes out the window. So, fire paper, beast blood pellets, woolly gig saw, and a lot of jumping around, as you will see. Now normally she jumps this way, where I'm standing here. But she didn't. She just took her hands and did a hammerfall move on me. And then I messed that up. And then I messed that up. And then she wanted to give me a hug, but I'm not in the mood for hugs now. Let's just get her into that thing where she... There we go. Come on. Drop your head. Thank you. Okay, whistle there. Gonna go for a power attack. Get some more damage there. Hit the head. Hit it again. And just give it another whistle. The first part was a failure, but the second part was well. Okay. Now it's important that you interact with the skull, otherwise you can't go to the Shadows of Yharnam part. I think out of all the boss fights that I did on this run, this was the hardest one for me, the Shadows. Plus, sometimes it's good to bring in some help with the Shadows, just to keep the Shadows of Yharnam separated, so you can focus on one at a time. When you're going there solo, like I did in this one, I mean, I didn't summon any NPCs or anything. So, that was probably the most difficult, easy fight, if I can put it that way. Okay, so I'm just going to open up this gate, and I'm going to run past the giant, heading to the Forbidden Woods. I mean, there's a lot of different pickups and stuff that you can do, but I was just focusing on blood vials, and I was focusing on bullets and stuff, the stuff that I use to get through the game. Now, of course, you wouldn't be able to open up that door if you haven't done the Vikaramilia fight, because you have to get the gold pendant from her, which contains the password. You see, normally I would go that way, not to take any damage, but I was that sloppy. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have dropped off the thing there. Okay, but in the back of my mind, I knew there was some blood vials laying around. Stanley probably did follow me here. I mean, guys, again, I could have slowed down and hit some enemies to get some blood vials. This was my first No Hunters Ring run, so I thought to myself, well, I'm just going to go for it and see where I go. Sloppy. Oh, sloppy. Stanley murdered me there. Oh, now the Poochie is chewing me. Almost died there. Look at that. Yes, that day. Excuse me. I wanted to go for those 6 beast blood pellets there where Stanley was. I'm just gonna go for these blood vials. That's 5. Gonna go for those 10 bullets, or is it 10 bullets? There's a couple of bullets lying over here. That's 6 of them, okay. Just gonna get my tonsil stone. I mean, you need the tonsil stone to get to the amygdala. The amygdala, as the British say. But it was another sloppy thing. Again, I get through this part so easily sometimes, and then the poochies just started biting me. There's 6 blood vials next to the bagman over there, and he kicked me, and the dogs were biting me. This felt like a typical South African day. Sometimes when you go into the wrong yard, then everybody just starts shooting at you, the dogs are biting you, people are kicking you. That's what this felt like. So, and then I ran into Farmer John there, got thrown with bottles. I'm starting to wonder where this game was made. Maybe it was in the back streets of Joburg, just maybe. I'm going to go to the right here instead of going straight to the cannon, because there is some blood vials in this little house. So I'm going to just pick up that. Plus Farmer John followed me. Oh, footsack. Tech man. So my blood vials have been... Well, I have basically 20 vials and 19 bullets. So I'm okay there. Just going to go out here. That was a limp cannonball. You see it just go... It wasn't a good one. Right, gonna drop down here. There's the little door. Just be careful of this snake guy, because once he gets you into his sequence where he starts attacking you, he could kill you one shot. So I'm not gonna go up the elevator. I'm not gonna open up that shortcut. I'm not gonna go light that lantern. Now, out of all the areas in Bloodborne, I think the Forbidden Woods is the most vast. There's so many places that you can go and explore, and there's a lot of great pickups in this thing, especially stuff like Twin Blood Shards, Madman's Knowledges, all of that stuff. Some nice clothing sets. The Grave Tender clothing set is actually in this area. But that's for another day. I'm not going to do it in this one. I want to get this No Hunter's Dream run done. The guy's blowing his whistle there. Such a beautiful game. Every time I play this, it's such a beautiful game. It's been done so well. At this point, I was contemplating on killing the pig for some more blood vials, but I thought to myself, okay. I'm okay, yeah, I can do it. I can get through the shadows. Like I said, this was the hardest, easiest fight, the hardest, easy fight that I ever did. I'm not going to go for the shortcut over there. I'm just going to go head over to the shadows and... Now my plan here is to start hitting them, try and separate them, go for the one with the sword, the big sword first, the one there on the right hand side, because he's the toughest. Get some viscerals on him, kill him first, and then go for the easier ones. Many different methods that you can try and do this. So I just need him to attack. You see, I wanted to go for my visceral, but then Mr. Flame Candleman buggered it up there. So now you need to slow down and not get stuck on the tombstones. Okay, come on, let me give you... Come on. There we go. Got a whistle there. So yeah, I have to try and get them before they go to their second phase. I mean, this is easy. When you have some co-op help, somebody can keep that guy with his big balls over there. Somebody keep the guy with the balls happy there. That doesn't sound right. Sorry, guys. Just kill the guy with the thing. Okay. While he was transforming, went for him. Right, now these two guys, they damage goes down very quickly, so I'm just going to focus on Mr. Ball on the stick here. Stand still, let me murder you. Ooh, for Jack. There he goes. Right, now, okay, now it's no problem. I can just get rid of this guy. I'm not going to even bother with some fire paper and stuff. I'm just going to murder him. Not the hardest fight in the world, but because there's 3 of them and you don't want to die, that's the thing. Coming back to what I was saying previously, I mean, because I can't go back to the Hunter's Dream, I can't get rid of my my insights. The more insights you have, the difficulty level bumps up a little bit in the game. So I think at the end of this, I stopped with about 30 something insights. I think my next one that I'm going to attempt is to do all the bosses. Obviously, that's not going to be a No Hunter's Dream run. I haven't figured out how to do that completely. I guess it is possible. Just have to go and sit and work out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to fight the choir hunter, that little lovely lady over there. I'm going to run up, I'm going to go get the key to open up the door to the boss fight, come back down and go get rid of Mr. Rom. Now, my plan was to get rid of Rom in his first phase. Got more than 3/4 of his power down using my trusty whirligig saw, and just went for the... Sometimes it works, sometimes you can get him in his first phase, sometimes it never works. Like I said, this game is never the same. It doesn't matter how perfectly you think you're playing this thing, the game always throws you a big like that. Okay, now at this point I was panicking. I'm being chased by Louis the Fly and the choir hunters, and that guy sitting in his chair smiling at me. Okay. So I'm just going to give Rom 2 or 3 hits, and then I'm just going to sort out the little spiders just for safety, because the thing is, Rom doesn't attack you in his first phase. He just basically walks around there, you know, with his little totty cop. It looks like a totty cop. If you don't know what totty is, look it up on Google. But that's what his head looks like. Just gonna murder these little spiders. You see, Rom doesn't attack me, so I can focus on these little guys. It's safer to get rid of them because, I mean, they hit quite hard. They're like that skeletons in the Mikolash fight. They hit so hard. They look so small and innocent, but these guys really pack a punch. Hit the bomb. You want to hit your bomb. There you go. Okay, one more. Just gonna wait. Okay, there goes the fire paper and the beast bow pellet. So I'm just gonna load that up again, and I'm gonna do a manscaped move on him. I'm gonna trim the ball hairs. Right, here we go. Okay, got him out there. Got him out again. I thought I might get this, but that's decent. I mean, that's like 3/4 of the power down. And now it's just a question of where is he going to land. This time I'm not going to focus on the little spiders. I'm just going to go in and kill him. That's 1, that's 2, another 1, and he's dead. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Just to make sure. You have to be sure. Now we need to find the Numerian Queen. There she is, lovely lady on the middle of the lake. Hello, darling. Sorry, Mapuche is snoring in here. No time for snoring, we're busy here. We're fighting the spooks. Short ritual chalice breaks various seals in the old labyrinth. is very lovely. Sinister bell. I've never used that. I've done it sometimes just to fool around with. I sometimes ring the bell and just go invade people, but I never go and kill them. I just run up to them and just run away. Okay, on and on. Heading to the One Reborn, where the enemies are all blushing. Look at them, they're all red in the face. They must be very shy. Ooh, 10 blood vials. Okay, now there is 8 blood vials that I can pick up from the cathedral. Just gonna go for that. Again, guys, I could have killed enemies to get blood vials and stuff. There's some bolt paper over here that I'm gonna pick up. Okay, so I've got some more bolt. Tried not to damage myself there by landing on that pillar, but that didn't go to plan. Okay, now there's various ways to avoid these lasers. This is the first one that I figured out a couple of years ago. Just jump to that side. That laser always follows the same path. When it comes up the stairs, it always follows the same path, so he'll be okay there. Skip that lantern, just heal up. There's a little ho-ho. I need to get to those blood vials. Oh, got shot there in the bum. Right, got those. Now we have some very nasty NPC hunters in here, but that's for another video where I take on all these guys. At this point, I thought to myself, you know, I'm so close. I'm so close to getting this Snow Hunter's Dream run done. I just need to go for it. Don't bugger this up. To be honest with you, the only challenging boss that was left basically was the One Reborn for me. He's not a hard boss at all. Where he becomes dangerous if he starts chucking bodies at you from the sky, and if he starts vomiting. Sometimes you can go for him without killing the witches that throws power to him and fireballs at you, but for safety I went and killed the witches. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Okay, I'm just going to go down here. I got stuck there in my cape. Plus I wanted to do this solo. I didn't want to call in any NPCs to come and help me, so get my whirligig, plus beast blood pellets and some fire paper. Okay, One Reborn, it's you and me. Now sometimes you can get lucky. You can actually stun him from the get-go. You can, when you go upstairs to go and kill the witches, you can drop on his head and you can stun him immediately and get the whirligig saw going. He stays quiet for about 2 to 3 seconds. He just sits there basically doing nothing. But for safety's sake, I just got rid of these lovely ladies because I don't want fireballs thrown at my head. See, he has his eye on me down there. But sometimes he would, yeah, okay, he was right there, but I missed it. If I hit him on the head there, I could have stunned him. Now, some chaos started happening here. First of all, he blows up, almost blows me out of my shoes. That wasn't supposed to happen. Just gonna load up my aids there, and now you see there he is. He starts chucking bodies at me. Come on, just let me kill you. I mean, look at you. You're not gonna win a beauty contest anytime soon. I mean, I'm noticing this now, guys. There was a couple of times where I almost died. Just slow down, mate. Just slow down a bit. That's the great thing about the whirligig saw. I mean, look at that beast bar. The more it picks up, the harder you hit. He's almost dead. Go to sleep. Thank you. Right. Moving on to The lecture building. Yes, 24 insights, 500 plus echoes. Okay. Right. Lecture building. Here we go. 9 vials. Now, usually when you go downstairs, there's another lantern down there which you can light, and that takes you to the amygdala, the nightmare frontier. But we're not doing that today. I'm just going for the bosses needed to get through the main game. It's like I said in the beginning of this video, when you start off the game, when you wake up in the hunter's dream, it's all peaceful. You wake up there in the flowers and you see the church in the background. If you do a hunter's dream run, when you wake up for the first time in the hunter's dream, the church is on fire. I only realized this morning after I got up, I should have gone and see if German is inside of the cathedral. I didn't do that. But, I mean, guys, you've been watching this with me the whole time. There's no going to the hunter's dream in this thing. I wanted to visceral him, but for some reason he just fell over. Sorry, ne? Okay. If it wasn't for that lovely eyeball fringing the hell out of me. Okay, now there's 8 blood vials in front of that silver beast over there. Is it 8? Yes. So I've got those. I'm just gonna run past these. Don't fall on me, I'll murder you. See, I'm being frenzied like crazy here. Stamina. Stamina is the killer in this thing. We're getting there. We're getting there. And these guys must be South African as well. Look at them. They love chucking rocks. Just gonna run past Mr. Big Spider and all his kids over here. Now, sometimes I get past this hunter very easily, and then days like this, he sticks his sword up my bum. Oh, ooh. Get out of the way! I want to go kill Mikolash. Okay, so the way I'm going to kill Mikolash, by the way, if you're wondering, I'm not going to do... There's a couple of ways that you can kill him. I did the easiest one of them, is to get him through his first phase by just mudding him. Ooh, 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 ooh. Anyway, I just mudding him and waiting for him to go onto the balcony, and I used some bone marrow ash on my pistol. I used the Evelyn. I love the Evelyn. It's a bit stronger than the normal hunter's pistol, and just chopped him down like that. 12 blood vials, 11 bullets, that should be okay. Okay, just gonna get him to the room very quickly. Get rid of this skeleton. These guys hit so hard, they can be such a nuisance. Okay, Mickey, go. Thank you. Some beast blood pellets and some fire paper. Okay, so first I'm just going to get rid of the 2 skeletons guarding him. Let's get rid of this guy. The second one actually spawned, glitched up the pillar there. Look at that. Look at this now. Where are you going? Okay, so I'm just going to go for the hack and slash move. Just going to push him up against the wall. I'm just going to start mudding him until my stamina runs out. Just get out of the way there. There he goes. Out of his first phase. Now there are some blood vials on the stairs heading towards the second part of this boss fight. Just going to get rid of his conversation. 8 more? Okay, now I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to worry about that. Be careful of these little... I don't quite know what these are. I mean, I've seen them being compared to little robots and stuff, little metal men. Would have been nice if we went to the balcony straight away there, but again, the game just acts completely random. Mr. Skeleton, please, can I just come past? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Just gonna go down to Mr. Mickey. Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blah blah blah. Hey Mickey. Gave him a shot there in the back just to remind him who's the boss. Okay, go to the balcony. Thank you. I'm gonna load up my bone marrow ash on my Evelyn. I'm just going to kill him and shoot him until he dies from it. I mean, you can chuck poison knives at him just to wield down his power a bit, but I mean, my gun is pretty strong, so I thought to myself, why not? And then I started throwing my balls at him. Just for fun. Substitute some blood vials there for some bullets. And Mickey is gone. Now at this point, guys, I figured out, okay, I'm gonna be very happy with this one because I'm doing this run heading to the lantern. I don't know why I changed to my whirligig saw there all of a sudden. Switching to my poison knives because I'm going to use poison knives with Mogo. She's one of those bosses that can be poisoned, and it's quite good to get her power down in the background. It's like passive income. People who know me will know exactly what I mean when I'm saying that. Not gonna go that way. I don't want to risk dying. It can happen. I mean, this is one of my favorite farming spots for echoes. But at this point, there's one more boss left before I complete this run. I don't want to bugger it up by being brave and stupid. Just gonna run past these guys. 31 insights. Whoa. Shadows started chasing me there. They were probably angry at me for killing their booties. Their booties in the forest over there. Right, Mergo. Here we go. Get my trusty whirligig. As soon as I'm at the door, I'm gonna load some beast blood and some fire. Fire works wonderfully with most of the bosses anyway. Right. Chuck 5 poison knives at her. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. She's poisoned, look at her, she's all buggered up there, sloppy. Didn't go for the same thing. Now I'm just gonna mill you. Stop hitting me with all your arms. Got a stun there. That attack she does there, that one can be a one shot if you're too close. Come on. No, don't go to your second, don't turn off the lights. Watch out. Verder. It's like we say in Afrikaans, a ballaar. And come on. Yes, I always went for it. Always went for it. That's it, my friends. Got through my first No Hunter's Dream run. And it felt good. Now you will finally see when I wake up in the Hunter's Dream. This is the first lantern that I'm going to light. when I go to the Hunter's Dream, I wake up like I do in the beginning of the game. The only difference is the cathedral or the church is on fire. So, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. If you made it this far, thank you so much. And I really hope you guys have a lovely morning, day, evening, wherever you are in this world. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you, my friends. Cheers.